I still have agents in France, Los Angeles, and Amsterdam who call and suggest parts. I'd love to keep on doing both painting and acting until the end of my days. Back then, I didn't think a woman like that, or a relationship like that, could exist with complete freedom and no jealousy or possessiveness. I thought it sounded too good to be true, and I was certainly convinced it wasn't the life for me. I am a divorced child of divided, uncertain background. Within this division, I, supposed fruit of their love, no longer exist. It happened nearly 40 years ago, yet to me, nothing is sadder than my parents' divorce. My mother was Protestant, and in her mind, life was more about work and obligations and responsibilities. The only thing I was trying to portray was serenity, also innocence, vulnerability, and elegance. People don't assume John Wayne shoots people and rides a horse on weekends. I have to be careful not to be too proud in life, because there is always room for improvement. You're much better off as a love goddess to die around the age of 40. I have a talent for happiness. I look with the eyes of a painter, and I see beauty. Of course, it's difficult to top a box office success like Emmanuel, so it will always be my most important work. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. Self-confidence for me is a fragile fleece. No one has taken my heart in their hand. I haven't given it. I have lent myself, rented myself out, but never given myself. I don't expect too much from the afterlife. I think that I know very well what pain is. When I think of the end of my life, I think mainly, I didn't do nothing, but I could have done more. I'm very glad to have something to be passionate about. I can't imagine a life without passion. I was a silent actress, a body. I belong to dreams, to those who can't be broken. I am a divorced child of divided, uncertain background. Within this division, I, supposed fruit of their love, no longer exist. It happened nearly 40 years ago. Yet to me, nothing is sadder than my parents' divorce. I make a big pot of pasta with vegetables, and I stretch it out for the week. When a new generation watches the films, people might mention that it has improved their lovemaking. I guess it's because it isn't threatening. It was very sweet and delicate. As a painter, you're responsible yourself, 100%. In film, you have the editor, the director, the other actors. It has the advantage of not being solitary. People say they miss the deceased. I miss my father and my mother when they were still fully alive. They traveled through my childhood in the same way they moved around the hotel. My mother industrious, hurried, hidden. My father drunk, flamboyant, alone. I learned so much from other actors, and they definitely didn't treat me like some sex bomb or bimbo. I felt fully accepted in the regular movie world. I didn't feel categorized. The film was made in 1973. It was a golden time for people to experiment without risking, for example, AIDS. Today, one has to be so much more careful, and I don't think a character like that could exist now. I like this other world, this forgetting of myself. The actor works in order to escape, not to find himself. You become an actor by leaving yourself, and then you have to keep acting. How tragic. I love to invent, avoiding the truth. I need to dramatize. Men still assume I must be like the girl I played in Emmanuel. John Wayne was never accused of killing people during his free time, but I'm forever stuck with the image of Emmanuel. The truth is, I should have got an Oscar for that role because I'm nothing like that woman.